Alright, let's see how this is gonna work today. Oh, goodness. No guarantee. Never know how good or bad it's gonna be. People running into each other, that's probably not a good sign. I just take the little ship.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
What? Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. None. It's 2, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was 2. I think it was 2. Can never tell. Yep, it was 2. Obviously, I hit the canopy and not the enter. Alright, let's see what it's going to be like here. Might want to center the head tracking. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
Takeoff.
Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Star map.
Activating now.
Landing gear retracted.
Where are we at here? Landing Ashburn. Hicks. Alright, close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Spool.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
Travel initiated.
Off we go. Not great, not terrible. Kind of somewhere in between there.
Contact. Quantum travel.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Spool.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel initiated.
Oh, goodness. And off we go. Two days ago, I did this pretty much the same exact maneuver, except I had a full load of cargo, and we were just going along, and all of a sudden everything changed, smacked right into the planet. Obviously some kind of glitch. Cats. Some kind of glitch, and just smacked me right into the planet. I mean, one minute I was above the planet like this, the next second I was right in it. Range.
Collecting data.
Like I say, it's Star Citizen. Things like that happen. I want a full load of cargo on about, what, 20,000, 10,000 credits. Landing mode.
Landing gear deployed.
Cruise control. Just gotta expect things like that.
Affirmative.
No sense being mad at it. It's not a finished game. It's got bugs, and I'm sure it was just a matter of the server went bad all of a sudden, and wham. It was kind of funny, actually. I'm thinking, what the hell? But if you get mad because things are buggy and go wrong, we're playing the wrong thing. A lot of work to be done on this. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself, just expect things to go wrong. Change view. View 4. Change view. Change view.
Shields offline.
Me, I just take it all with a grain of salt. Shit happens. It doesn't seem to be running too bad. Frame rate seemed to be holding up there around 45. Let's see if they're working. They are working this morning. Alright. Uh-oh. Frame rates now are not working very good. What is that? Put a load of cargo in the vessel and it kills my frame rates? Come on now. Yeah, this is terrible. See, it just went from good to bad. All I did was buy. Obviously the server just can't handle you doing anything. Wow. It was perfectly fine just right before I bought this cargo. And they wonder why people get upset. Yep. Went from 45 steady to God knows what it is now. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Aegis combat assist
Takeoff.
activated.
Ascending.
Systems
Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Range.
Landing gear retracted.
Range.
Collecting data.
This ain't it. Be over here. But that's it. Looks like they're trying to pick back up. Cruise control.
Hydrogen fuel at 75%.
Affirmative.
And yeah, I didn't fill it up when I had it out yesterday. Are we chasing daylight or are we chasing darkness? I think we're chasing daylight, aren't we? Looks like we're getting closer to the terminus point. Little daylight. Well, people complain about the flight model, but I really like it. See, this is the trouble with this. See, it's locking onto a target I don't want to go to. Like I say, this UI is really, really bad. There's no way to control it. Landing mode. And now it will not range.
Collecting data.
It is really bad. Cruise control. Can't use your targeting or anything because the UI is just that bad. I'll see if I range again. It's just going to pick up that target I don't want. No way to clear it. So I really have no idea how far away, so I'm coming in completely visual now. Somewhere up here is Tram and Myers. There it is. Like I say, it's just, they really need to work on this UI, stop everything else, and at least give us something to work with. Landing mode. Much appreciated by the masses. We had a good UI. There's so many games that do it right, and they don't even get it close to doing it right. Just that bad. I don't care if it is alpha, you don't make junk as placeholders. Seems to me you would try to get it right the first time, and now you're farther ahead, I would think. Change view. Change view. Well, obviously the boys at CIG don't do things that way. They make junk and then force you to use it for 6 months. And claim we're going to drop through the planet here, it looks like, from that graphical glitch. Won't be the first time it's happened. No, we didn't. See, I didn't do that before, get out of the ship, but I'm sunk up to my knees. They say servers only take so much and they go bad, and you're screwed. And I was kind of hoping this early in the morning that nobody else would be playing, but I think the server's pretty busy here. Just the way it is. But we did manage to sell. Should we try to make a buy and get rid of it? This is probably where we'll take a beating here. If it crashes on us, we're going to be screwed. We will be screwed. Such is life. First time. Won't be the last time. Take a risk. Now, a lot of these little graphical glitches you see, things flickering and stuff, that is not the actual game. That is actually VorpX in my HMD pulling out 3D out of the geometry, and it will cause it to flicker on occasionally, especially looking at worlds or stuff like that from a distance. So some of it is not the game, it is actually when my computer is pulling 3D. Let's see here. Yeah, how about startup? Startup.
Acknowledged.
Take off.
Aegis combat assist
Ascending.
activated.
Retracting modules.
Systems
Handing you
green.
the con.
Landing gear retracted.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
I should be able to go to Olisar without pulling up the star map. Maybe. Say maybe. And the only reason you're seeing the flicker is because I'm streaming off the Oculus Mirror, so you're actually seeing what I'm seeing. If I was just streaming off the desktop, you would never see that. Spool.
Affirmative.
Range. Range.
Collecting data.
See, it's automatically going into spooling, and it's not supposed to do that, I don't think, but it does. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Multiple travel initiated.
Now, they claim that they're going to, in the new patch 3.51, that it's no longer going to reorientate your ship every time you go into jump. That will be nice. I have no idea why it does that. It shouldn't. I would not think it needs to, but it does. And I understand the patch stops that. You actually jump from the position you're in, which I would think is what you do. Same thing with leaving quantum travel. It won't start moving your ship around. It can be aggravating at times when it does that. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Mobile glass. Whoops, not the one I wanted anyway. Say whoops.
Please proceed to assign
Close mobile glass. Landing mode. Nobody down on that
Landing gear
pad.
deployed.
Auto land.
Automated landing initiated.
Change view. Change view.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay, we'll
Shields
sell
offline.
this cargo. Make a little more money taking this Laranite somewhere else, but it's on the other side of the solar system, so time-wise, out there and back, it's not worth a little bit of money you gained. Actually got to take it to Hurston, I think it is, somewhere out there on one of the moons. And they will pay a little bit more for it, but like I say, you're going to turn into a few minute trip, you're going to turn it into 30 minutes, and it's not cost effective. Time is money. So, and you're never going to get rich in this ship on any load. You will make a few credits. I think the most about you can make is 900 credits a load, maybe. If the prices get a little better, you'll make 1,000 a load, but like I say, you only hold 8 SCU. It's a very light trader, but you can make 2,000-3,000 credits an hour if you pick your poisons. I see frame rates are going bad, good, bad, and they went bad again. See, when we were walking in here, it was very good. Now they're bad. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're on 2. Just from where we landed. See, they just... Probably ought to quit while I'm ahead, but I'm not going to buy anything here. We'll run out to yellow and we'll see how the frame rates are when we're there before we make another buy. But we've already sold two full loads here. Each made about a credit profit a unit. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Takeoff.
Aegis combat assist
Ascending.
activated.
Retracting modules.
Systems
Handing you the
green.
con.
Good boy.
Landing gear retracted.
Star map.
Activating now.
Whoops. Pull out here. Yellow. Deacons. Say, I will be glad when we can read these better. Like I say, UI has so much problems that you just can't read nothing here. It's so light. It might be better on a computer screen. I don't know, but I don't play on a computer screen, so it's irrelevant. It is. There's Deacons, but they just come on. They just have a bad UI. This stuff should be easily read. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Spool.
Affirmative.
And they claim they're working on it. So 5 years from now, they may fix it. Jump.
Quantum
Jumping.
travel initiated.
Idiots. Kids and their toys. Yeah, frame rates aren't great. Steadily dropping.
Quantum travel complete.
We are complete. We got a marker. Here we go. Spool.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
Cruise control. Landing mode.
Affirmative.
Landing gear deployed.
Change view. Change view. Change view. Change view.
Shields offline.
Damn game doesn't like it when I slur. Imagine that. I think this is the right one. Didn't have to park in the back though, did I? Might not be the right one. Might not be the right one. It is not the right one. I've been wrong before. Alright. Which means it's this one over here. Because I know it ain't that one over there. It's one of the smaller habs. Yeah, we have the right one. Okay. Okay, we'll try one more load here. Because we're gluttons to lose money. Yeah, that seems to be an issue. You load up your ship and all of a sudden your frame rates take a hit. Just did it again. Now there should be no reason for that to happen. None at all. Okay, let's see if we catch up here. Close comms. Close comms. Wow. Yeah, you fill up your ship and your frame rates go down. Come on. Wonder what they got for an excuse for that one. Huh. Ain't like there's a whole lot of people around. They can claim what they want to do about it being an alpha, but they really have a bunch of bad builds, bad servers, bad code, bad. But their artists are really good. They just don't know how to put it together. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Take off.
Aegis combat assist.
Ascending.
Activated.
Retracting modules.
Systems
Handing
green.
you the con.
Cruise control. Star map.
Affirmative. Activating now.
Well, come on. There we go. Over here where I can see it. Looks like crew L1. That's where we want to go. Close star map.
Affirmative.
My marker's over here. Spool. Oh, it's already spooled.
Affirmative.
See, I just wish they'd be consistent. Either spool up automatically or don't, so we know what command to give it. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel initiated.
Didn't want to jump. It said, no way, I ain't going. At least the frame rate's picked back up, as you can tell by the quantum stream. Yeah, that's weird. You buy a cargo and it is killing the frame rates. I don't know what the hell the logic behind that is. Has that got something to do with server streaming or something? I have no idea. But that's twice now I've noticed that happening. As soon as I bought the cargo, the frame rates went down to next to nothing. And frame rates in this game is all based on server side if you've got a decent computer. And I don't mean you got to have the mightiest computer, just decent. Scanning mode.
Accepted. You may now proceed.
Scanning mode.
Accepted. You may now proceed.
What the hell was that about? You see that glitch there where we had targets in front of us and they all disappeared? That was weird. Weird, 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 weird. This is best place, highest dollar you can get for medical supplies. Or you might be able to squeeze an extra half a credit farther right at ArcCorp or Hurston somewhere, but half a credit for 15 minutes quantum travel time, unless you're filling up a Caterpillar, who cares? And I can't afford to fill up a Caterpillar. Hell, I can't even fill up my Dur, much less a Caterpillar. And every time I try to fill up the Dur, something goes wrong, so I just, yeah, till they get it more stable. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
I mean, you can lose a lot of money in this little ship, 8 SCU. You can lose 15,000 credits, no problem. So, you can imagine a bigger ship, how quick you can lose it. Things just aren't that stable yet. Too many things go wrong. And it's not necessarily game crashes anymore that causes you to lose the credits. I don't really have many game crashes. Mobile glass. But things will glitch. Like you'll fall through the floor, have to die out, your ship will be somewhere where you cannot respawn it. Bye-bye credits if you got a full load. Close mobile glass. Close mobile glass. Like I say, it has nothing to do with the game crashing. I really think I've had maybe one game crash since, oh, in a week. But I have had lots of things go wrong where it has cost me a cargo, right? Because the ship had been somewhere where I cannot respawn it without an insurance claim, so the cargo is history. So it used to be game crashes were your biggest drawback, and now it's just glitches and bugs. Auto land. Auto land. Maybe too high, not in the box, I don't know. Auto land. It's not gonna auto land. Change view. Change view. Oh, how about landing mode? Landing mode. Now we know why it wouldn't auto land. Gotta have the gear down. Change view.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Weapon systems offline.
Got to have the gear down. Okay, kiosk here in the admin section. See, frame rates are all just fine again. I'm not going to buy anymore. We're going to quit pushing our luck here. We done made enough credits. Well, if we get these sold, we'll have made enough. We made about, what, 3,000? Pretty close to 3 grand. That's good enough for 1 hour session. That's probably what we've taken. I think 3,000 an hour is fine. We're on pad 4. And you can probably do a little better doing missions if you get the right missions. I just find them boring because they're just delivery missions and stuff, and I like stuff like Convolex. And that's the only one, and I've done it so many times that I really don't want to do it again. But I like those type of missions that are interesting, not pick up a box and take them to point B. And we made a sell. And the only thing to buy here is scrap and waste. The only place to sell it is Grim Hex that I know of. Yeah, see, every time we're using the kiosk, it is smacking our frame rates. So this server is not in very good shape. That is not normal. So my guess is this server is not all that good a shape. Because using the kiosk should no way affect your frame rate. And it surely is. So my guess is the server on the back side is all but screwed. Just my guess. Now we get away and it'll speed back up again. And we did not buy any cargo this time, so it wasn't a matter of using a buy, it was just a matter of using the kiosk.
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time.
You know what? I have been here all of a minute. So I think you take my ship, I'm going to have to sue. I will contact the Intergalactic Police or whatever it is and accuse you of ship theft. So don't be taking my ship. If it wasn't for your lousy frame rate, I'd already been here. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Takeoff.
Aegis combat assist
Ascending.
activated.
Retracting modules.
Systems
Handing you the
green.
con.
As I stick my finger out the window at you
Landing
guys,
gear retracted.
because you ain't getting the ship. I ain't getting it. Cruise control. Okay, now if the game crashes, who cares?
Affirmative.
We're empty. We'll get a free refill on fuel. Crash all you want to. Star map.
Activating now.
Okay. Close star map.
Affirmative.
I do not see the marker anywhere. There she be. Spool.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jump.
Multiple travel initiated.
We have been initiated. No interdiction so far. Yeah, frame rates aren't getting good again like they did before. Not all that great. Yeah, it's really pretty sad that server side has so much to do with your frame rates. There, it settled out. Well, there it went again. And it's always a matter of the longer, even when you get on a good server, the longer you're on it, the more it's going to degrade. Because they go bad. They just can only handle so much shit, and all of a sudden they're just loaded up with junk. Spool.
Affirmative.
That's why I try to limit my sessions to less than an hour, hoping I get on a good one, and by the time I get off of it, who cares? Jump.
Jumping.
And that's probably why I don't crash, the game crash very often. Because I will bail before it gets that bad. To me, it just isn't worth it. So many games out there to play, I'm not going to fight one that won't give me decent frame rates.
Quantum travel complete.
Now see, we've hardly used any quantum fuel. Now, I've had this ship out today and had it out yesterday and the day before that. But we have burned through half our hydrogen fuel. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Landing mode. Mobile glass.
Landing gear deployed.
Please proceed to assigned landing.
Close mobile glass. Auto land.
Automated landing initiated.
See, it works when you got your gear down.
Landing complete.
Mobile glass.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, see, the kiosks are no longer working, so we got lucky. Close mobile glass. Close mobile glass. Mobile glass. Try one more time here. Nope, not working. Close mobile glass. Now 10 to 1, when you get red like that, none of the kiosks are going to be working. Close mobile glass. Close mobile glass. And that happens when the server starts going really bad. So we're getting off just at the same time, but now I have to remember to fill this up when I come back, whenever that may be. I might come in and try a little mining. There was a bug the last 2 times I went out. The prospector absolutely shut down. Couldn't restart it while I was out mining. And I got thinking, I wonder if it was overheat. Not that it should overheat when all you're doing is mining, but I'm wondering if that's what it was doing. So I might come back later on in the day and try to fire up the prospector and see if I can get it to do that again. See, the frame rates are terrible. This server is about shot, and I am sure it will crash. Just a matter of time. But we will not be here to witness it. We will be long gone. Yeah, it's awful, 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 awful. Okay. We're going to get out of here before it does crash. Everybody have a good one. We are vamoose.